Yeah.
You stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
We're on 6.
Yeah, this is episode 6.
We're on 6. All right.
So you think there's a thin line between being lazy and being content?
It's a very thin line.
Or do you think it's a thick line? Do you think it's... I think it's a thin line.
The question is there a difference, basically?
Yeah, absolutely there's a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference. Lazy and content.
What do you think?
First, what's the definition of lazy?
Well, I think everybody has their own
Over-procrastination.
definition of lazy. You said what?
Severely procrastinator. If I'm saying it right. I know
Now, what would be... Because what you would feel is procrastination, somebody else wouldn't feel like that. I think the definition of lazy is individualized. Like, we all know the universal definition of lazy, but
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has their own thing with, like, what you would feel like somebody's being lazy about, somebody else might not.
True.
So what do you feel like your definition of lazy is then?
Lazy.
Mm.
So
You
I'm
already said it, though. You just said it.
pretty much
Over procrastination.
a severe procrastinator.
I feel like, yeah. Okay, so severe segueing into that, procrastinating about what? What can you be
Then
lazy
again, let me
with?
see, because I don't like the way that sound. Because procrastination, you can procrastinate but not be lazy. You can just be your attention span just short.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lazy. I don't know. These only motherfucker that don't want to do shit.
Lazy, I think, is...
You just don't want to do shit. That's a lazy motherfucker. I mean,
I feel like lazy is more like after the fact. It's like you already been through the motions, but then you become content. Instead of lazy can just be initially off.
I don't think that's true either, because you can just be
But no,
not
hear me out
motivated.
though. Listen though, like, you can like be told to do something, and you just lazy throughout the motions. But if you already doing it, then you get settled in your ways. You just become content. See what I'm saying?
But do you think...
I get it.
It's
But
like different.
Do you think that lazy can be where you comfortable as well? Like, a lot of time I feel like, because lazy isn't just, are we talking about being content in your work ethic? Are we talking about relationship wise? Because lazy and content is like well-rounded.
Well, you can become lazy and get comfortable being lazy and become content. I feel like.
so you saying you can be content of being lazy?
You can be content because of being lazy. And you see how easy it is being lazy, so you just become content.
Damn, you're right. You definitely can do that.
Well,
But then again, then that's not what we. I don't think you're saying that though.
No, we're not.
What do you mean?
Because it's like, what I mean by the difference between content and lazy is like you can be content. It's like, for example, some people work just to pay bills, and they're happy with that.
Right.
That's content.
Yeah.
You're content with the minimum. I ain't gonna say the bare, you're content with just enough.
Right.
Some motherfuckers work to pay bills, but complain how they want more, but don't put the effort in to get more. To me, that's lazy.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can't put that in the definition, but that's what lazy is to me.
So you're basically saying that laziness is the want
For
to
more.
want more, but not to want to put the
effort.
work in
Yeah,
for more.
that's lazy to me.
Now, are you just speaking on life goals or like work ethic? Or are you saying this, because I feel like that can go into a relationship too. You can be, people are content, and I feel like, do you feel like the amount of years that someone is in a situation contributes to laziness or content? Or do you feel like laziness can be just in the beginning and content can be, like for instance, as far as a relationship, you can be content and you can be lazy in a relationship too. Like, you can just say, That's why I'm saying I really think it's a thin line between the two, because you can be in a relationship for a long time and feel content and comfortable with what's going on, but then that can also be viewed as, you know, being lazy to the point where you don't want to elevate in a relationship. But it's not that you're just comfortable.
I don't think. I think I get what you're trying to say.
I feel like
But it's like if you content with the level, the level y'all relationship is at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they can go with lazy. Lazy is when you stop putting the work in to make the relationship better.
But if you content, then wouldn't that be equivalent
content
to
in
not
what in
trying
a
to put
relationship?
more effort? Just in general.
The whole relationship?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know the entire relationship.
Yeah, just content with, you know, what you have. Content with your surroundings. Content with, you know, what you putting forth in a relationship. You know, a lot of people when they're in a relationship for a long time, they get comfortable.
Yeah.
So they feel like they don't need to contribute as much as they would if they just became, you know, in a fresh relationship.
Exactly.
And I think that's the same thing with like life goals. You know, I feel like a lot of times when you have that grind and then you hit a point to where you plateau and feel like, okay, I'm just content with what I have.
That's a good definition of content right there.
But you think that make you lazy?
What?
Well, other people, that's why I said I feel like lazy is.
Well, that's the whole question, though.
I feel like lazy is an individualized definition. Like, we know the universal definition when you Google it. But what would you call, you know?
I feel like lazy is when you know you can do better and strive for something, but you settle for what's worth because if you don't put in the effort.
Want to do it.
Now, what she's saying is you can plateau by doing something good, but you plateau and don't go any further because you're content where you at.
That's content.
That is a big difference, though. That makes sense now.
But other people might view that as being lazy.
Some people would.
You can't now see that.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's where it becomes.
But that goes to each person, though.
That's
some people be happy to reach that plateau.
And some people is cool
at
that.
They achieved something, but somebody else may reach that plateau and to think they being content. I need to just do.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I don't even think lazy is in that ballpark. Lazy.
Could be. And some people ask.
Yeah, that's
I don't see how. Like, no, that's not. I don't see how lazy, because lazy is you got to get shit done, but you just don't want to do it.
Yeah,
but it means you get done.
You just
I don't want to do it. I don't feel like it.
Or it's in your DNA to be lazy.
Man, I don't think
lazy is a part of the DNA.
Your mama lazy, your daddy lazy, your grandpa lazy.
Might be, could be.
No,
it's a trait.
Okay, so how is alcoholism part of your DNA? Some people say that shit.
They do.
Is it a trait?
It's different than lazy.
Is it a trait though?
I think lazy might be a trait.
I don't feel like that's a trait.
Lazy might be a trait.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. No, then again, you can't say that.
That's bullshit.
You can't really say that though.
So how the fuck alcoholism be a trait that
I don't think alcoholism is
innate to have?
No, it's not a trait. I don't think alcoholism is a trait.
That's what
that's
they
not
say.
something that's hereditary.
Some people say you born to be alcoholic because your parents is alcoholics and your grandparents alcoholics.
Yeah,
some people say that.
I heard of diabetes.
Of course, that
being a trait. I've never heard of alcoholism being a trait. It could be a trait.
I heard that today. As a matter of fact,
that alcoholism can be a trait.
Yeah,
it might be more.
But they weren't professionals. They just was people talking.
I've never heard no such thing.
Yeah.
I feel like
dumbass source was that.
If you was brought up on that and that's how you saw, then there's an increased chance of you doing that. But that's not necessarily a trait. Like, no. Anywho, I don't think lazy.
I think some people use it as an excuse, probably.
Use what as an excuse?
Saying it's a trait to be alcoholic. But anyway, we digress. I'm
what the
digressing.
fuck you got to do with laziness?
But you said you think laziness is a trait?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know, bro. Because what if we want to do that? Let's go somewhere.
What if your parents is lazy? Could you possibly?
Hold on. That's like saying, okay, look, would you consider Michael Jordan lazy?
Fuck no.
But his sons don't go as hard as he do.
They tried though, but they didn't have his talent.
What son tried?
They both went to college and played basketball.
Jeffrey did. He did.
They both played college basketball. They just didn't live up to him. Who can live up to Michael Jordan?
Man,
so if you fall short, some people might say, "Oh, you just lazy," but that's not the case. They just weren't talented.
I don't think lazy is a family trait.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'm just throwing shit out there.
because a lot of times so stemming from childhood, you can grow up, you can have multiple siblings, and y'all can be taught the same exact thing as throughout your life.
Yeah.
You're in the same household, you talk the same. But when you grow up and you live your own life, you can go two separate, different ways.
Yeah.
It's not about what you was taught. I don't think, that's not something that I would assume would be hereditary, laziness. It's about your drive. It's about what you want out of life.
Shanika said, someone with no drive to do anything productive.
I like that.
That's probably exactly.
She had time to think that out.
No drive.
I like that.
What?
Someone with no
stagnant mindset.
I like that too.
That's a good.
That's the simplest one.
Yeah,
that's the best one.
I like that one too because it doesn't have to be because lazy can be mentally lazy, physically, emotionally. It doesn't have to be you can be lazy in different aspects.
Emotionally lazy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let me go into that.
Brianna said it's a personality trait.
I thought so
it's a personality trait.
You said a gene.
You said a hereditary.
I said trait. Did I say trait?
You said a gene.
I said hereditary, a trait.
What the fuck? That's
Where does
two
a trait
different
come
things.
from, though?
No.
Think about it. Where does a trait come from?
Because mean is a personality trait.
Huh? Mean?
Mean. Being mean is a personality trait.
You said it's a genetic trait.
It's genetic.
Well, yeah, that's true, yeah.
That's your personality.
Yeah. Yep.
But you can be emotionally, emotionally lazy.
You know what the biggest, what a real question is, so who can say what content is?
That's why I feel like it's individualized because everyone is content on different
That's what I'm saying.
levels.
So who can say what the definition of content is?
And we can say what the definition of lazy is.
I think it depends on the person, though. Because some people's content might be somebody's lazy. And somebody's lazy could be somebody's content. And some people might reach a plateau. Like I said before, some people might reach a plateau and feel like this is the best I can get. I feel like I've actually accomplished something. But the other person might reach that plateau and feel like this ain't shit. I could do more. I'm just being content. I need to do more. Or they say I'm just being lazy. I can do more.
Do you feel like people?
Right.
It's fucking weird.
It's individualized.
That's what I think.
It's really thin. I do think like there's some similarities between the two. Do you think people become lazy because I feel like laziness also is a form of manipulation. Do you think that?
You think so?
I feel like sometimes people can be.
What's the situation?
I feel like sometimes people can be lazy if they feel like they're gonna have people come to the rescue for them.
Oh yeah, that's deep. That's
So
deep
they
as
don't
fuck.
do anything because
I got a cushion.
yeah. Oh, my parents got me. Oh, my friends got me. Or you know what
That's
I mean?
a good question right there.
Yeah, motherfuckers do. Yeah.
Like it's like, what's the point of doing it? So I feel like lazy is affected by the person who's being lazy as well as who are they
But hold up.
manipulating.
You also can say a motherfucker could be content with that. Well, my parents did, so shit, I'm good with what I got.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But you just said it was lazy.
No, I talk about like manipulation as far as I don't have to get that job because I know my parents gonna give me some money.
Yeah, you got a backup plan.
But can't you be content with that?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
You see
saying.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does go.
Damn, that's lying. That's about that big.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
like,
thin as
yeah.
fuck.
Depending on the person, man. That's a
God damn. Hey, you know the crazy? I ain't never thought about it. Damn, that line.
It really
Shit,
is.
man. That motherfucker fragile.
It really is. It's
Damn.
But then, hold on. I was thinking this too. I think, like, even talking about being content, I think they play a lot with a motherfucker's happiness. Because not being content with shit will make you a miserable motherfucker.
yeah.
You said what?
Not being content enough will make you miserable.
Oh yeah, you'll drive yourself crazy.
Because you feel like I'm not good with this. I'm not good with this. You
That's
gotta
like
keep
that's a perfectionist, basically.
It is.
But
Because you
Yeah, you're
can
right.
reach
Because
many
ain't no such
levels,
thing as perfect.
but
Ain't
you're
no,
still not
yeah.
content.
Ain't no such
still
thing as
feel like
perfect.
you
Never
have
be
to-
happy, yeah.
No such thing as perfect.
But is that a bad thing or a good thing?
That's a terrible thing.
Which one you think is worse?
Not being content at all.
I think not.
Not being
I think
content or
being
lazy?
lazy is worse.
I think lazy people could be happy.
Lazy could be,
Lazy people could be happy though.
but lazy people could fuck up their family and everything around them.
That's
People
true,
who
but
aren't content can too because they're perfectionists and they keep on wanting the drive, so they feel like they're not doing shit. Which
and you
can
pushing people away.
Yeah, that can affect
Yeah, that's true.
everybody.
Damn, that's deep.
Oh, Brianna said something too.
That's
He
deep.
said maybe they have manipulated their own minds into thinking the place they are in is okay. A lazy person is a person that dwells in reality.
What the fuck? I think you reading that wrong. Read it
Says
again.
maybe they have manipulated their own minds into thinking the place they are in is okay. A lazy person isn't a person that dwells in reality. That's true. I like how she made that.
Yeah.
So
That motherfucker got some shrooms.
Yeah, man.
That motherfucker
That
got
is
she
true,
high
though.
fuck right now.
that's a good.
That motherfucker on shrooms.
I like how she put that because
Damn.
they aren't in a. They feel like what they're doing, like she said,
Damn.
they feel like it's okay. That's similar to like an addict.
Damn, that's deep as fuck.
I feel
gotta
like-
read it again.
You know what I mean? Where you feel like everything is okay.
Well,
but
yeah,
it's
that
not.
is true. You make yourself, you give this false reality of things being okay, but in your own
So
world.
like people on the outside.
Okay,
so
hold
for
on.
us-
Y'all explain that to me again.
yeah,
I get it,
brother. I'm drunk.
but I think I know where I'm about to explain.
So,
Explain
okay.
what she's saying about laziness.
So basically, she's saying that they manipulate their minds as if to say that it's okay. So basically, they feel like what they're doing. They don't feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't think that what they're doing is not okay. They feel like it's cool. They feel like it's
Is that a
not
content
lazy
person?
to them.
I was just about to say, can't that be content
That's what I'm
too?
saying. I don't know.
I don't know if that- I don't know if
Yeah,
is our first sentence talking about content people and the second talking about lazy people?
Well,
Huh?
no, because lazy people can feel like they're not lazy.
Say
But
no.
then she said that the second sentence says a lazy person isn't a person that dwells in reality.
Right? They don't dwell in reality because they don't.
Okay.
She
yeah.
said they thinking
They
that
don't
they're
dwell
okay.
in reality.
A lazy person.
They don't dwell in reality, which meaning they might be happier.
No.
Isn't a person that dwells in
That's
reality.
not exactly because motherfuckers always dwelling on reality can be depressed.
So yeah, a lazy person could be
Fast.
happy as fuck.
I
A
think she
lazy
mean
motherfuckers
like,
can be
no, I think
very
she mean-
happy with very little.
No, I'm talking. I think when she says not dwelling in reality is,
With reality of
in denial.
oh okay they're in denial about being lazy.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think she saying
They
like
did.
Damn, bro, this could get really deep. I can get into politics with this.
yeah, like I feel like they. I think that's what she meant. Like
I'm trying to see how you can get into politics with that and listen to it. I'm over here yazzing me up.
they think it's okay. That's stealing for like
But it is like you said, an addict.
Like an addict. They feel like what they're doing is wrong, but with the people, go ahead, turn it off. The people,
Huh?
the he,
The heat ain't on.
yes it is.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not on.
Oh,
No, yeah.
they feel like, as far as like an addict.
She said yes, denial.
Okay,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Because like with an addict, they're in denial as well. Like when she said they're not thinking about reality.
She talking about
the
what's
people
really
that-
hot, like you really
Yeah.
fucking up, and you in denial.
That's
I get
like with the half and half nots.
Yeah.
Like with Wyatt, and he's
Oh,
in
yeah.
denial, and he feel like, but everybody around him is affected.
it. But that's a sickness, though.
you don't think that?
When you talk when you use addiction, I think that's a.
Yeah, that gets
I think
a little
that
deep.
I think that digs into mental illness a little
Do
bit.
you don't
The drugs
think
manipulate
laziness
your
can be
thoughts.
dig into a mental illness?
No, I don't.
Like being in denial.
I don't think you.
I don't
If you
think
not-
so.
No, I don't think so. Not
Yeah.
that you can't say laziness is in a mental
That could
illness.
be easily
Not a
changed.
mental illness. I'm saying like when they're in denial about their surroundings, do you think they can segue into something?
I don't know if they purposely being in denial though. When you lazy, because when you lazy, lazy is not something you can't control. You can control not being lazy.
Yeah.
So if
Drugs is something that's
you can't control, which means
that can alter.
hell no, man, fuck
There's certain
that.
drugs that can alter your mind and manipulate your
And to
mind.
make you think
can't
I
even-
feel fine, and to other people you really fucked up. But when
Yeah.
you're
You know,
lazy,
people with the mental-
you're choosing to be lazy.
Says who?
The motherfucker that's being lazy.
You don't think like a mental?
Nope.
Mentally, they.
No.
Especially when you see what can be of not being lazy.
A lot of
Say
people.
it again.
I mean, if you can see what can be from not being lazy and you still choose to be lazy,
Yeah, exactly.
that's different than drugs.
Exactly.
Drugs
That's
can
way
take
different.
over.
That's why.
No, I'm not.
Drugs give you a true false reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the dopamine, that's
Like when you in denial about being lazy, you choosing to be in denial. That's all choice.
Yeah.
Which it kind of ties into manipulation a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're doing this
Yeah.
purposely.
You're
Like
manipulating
your
yourself.
intention is to be lazy. And your intention is to be in denial about being lazy.
So do you think
it's not a sickness.
Do you think because ultimately I feel like a lazy individual would receive help from others. I don't think a lazy individual could survive without the help of others.
Let me
Hold
segue
on.
into something real quick. Do you think that the government
Yes.
do we think the government incentivizes being lazy
Yes. I do.
or content?
Damn.
Yes, I do. Both. That's why I'm like
Do we think the
I can't say
Democrats-
content.
Do we think the
Nope.
Democrats incentivize?
And you know what?
I can't
That's why I
say
can't say
content.
both.
Why?
I can say it do incentivize being lazy
You don't-
because it's basically saying we're gonna give you here's something free to
Yeah.
do nothing.
Yeah, you don't do shit. Make the least
But
Now-
somebody can be content with
No,
that.
you can't.
Yes, you
that,
can.
that goes into point. No,
I
that
think
go.
she right.
No,
Yes,
you can't.
Yes, you
Well,
can.
yes, you can. Damn,
That's
yes,
what
you
I'm
can
saying,
be content.
They could be content with that. They could be content with.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, it's like
Brianna said it's a mental paralysis.
that motherfucker right there on
That big
shrooms.
words is don't
No,
not, but you
a
right.
mental
But
paralysis.
she know
God
you're right.
damn, she
Yeah.
might be right.
She is right.
That's what I'm saying. Lazy is like a mental. I feel like I don't
It's
know.
a mental paralysis.
Now she's no. Whoa, what did she say was a mental paralysis? Did she say lazy was or being content?
You gotta tell us, Brianna.
Yeah, what's the mental paralysis? But
Because being lazy, that's a choice.
going back to what he was saying as far as
Maybe it becomes something else though.
It can't. Like you're choosing to be lazy. Like you doing this.
But what if that laziness
but they
turns
choose
into?
to do drugs though.
You know what? I would say what a mental paralysis.
That's
I
so
think
crazy.
content would fall closer to a mental paralysis than being lazy would. Because content.
She said laziness.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can agree with that one.
I
Mental
can't.
paralysis, laziness.
A mental paralysis, I can't agree with that. Because that's what I'm saying. I really do feel like it's a thin line between the two. Because
It is. That it is. But I'm saying
Yes. Come join the couch.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't do it again.
I'm just saying she need to because she gets some input.
yeah. No, I do think it's a thin line between the two. But you said you
Let's go back to this mental paralysis. I don't know if I agree with that.
as far as
Laziness?
laziness.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Why
know about
not?
that because
Maybe it evolved into a mental paralysis. It happened so long. But
Why would you
that's
assume-
damn near content though. If it happened so long.
Why would you assume that laziness isn't a mental paralysis? But you believe that addiction is a mental paralysis?
no, I said being content.
But addiction is
Goes-
a mental paralysis.
Yeah, that is.
But laziness. I
But
feel like
that don't mean
laziness
it's being lazy though. You just
No, I'm not saying
Oh.
that an addiction and lazy is the same. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying as far as mental paralysis.
Yeah.
I don't-
I agree
yeah,
with the
I don't-
drugs though. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm trying to see how to word it. Because
She said contentment is so different. How is it so different? I need the explanation. That's what we need.
contentment is a choice. It can be a choice. Yeah, it always a choice. Right? I think
It is all the truth.
I can't
What's the
say-
difference is the whole point of the podcast.
I can't say being lazy has anything to do mentally. Like you choosing to do it.
But it's mental though. I'm not saying it's a mental disability.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about I don't think so. Like
So
not even
it's-
in that same boat because you're choosing to do that.
Yeah.
Being content determines whether you're happy or not.
She said laziness is an addiction too.
Yeah.
God damn, motherfucker. That she might be right.
It
You could be
is.
addicted to being lazy.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
It's
Because you feed off of that by not doing anything, you get rewarded for it too. Some people get rewarded by being, look, that goes back to the
that
government.
goes back to If
If you're not doing shit, you can.
That's-
But that's almost content though.
Exactly, nigga. Exactly, nigga. That's
If I'm content not doing
You
shit, I
content
get
not
rewarded
doing shit,
from,
like-
from these Democrats, and I'm not doing anything. That's contentment.
But you also being lazy because you.
And you
That is
also-
the same thing.
and you
It is the
also-
same. It's the same.
you manipulating as fuck.
You
That's what I'm
manipulating,
saying. That's
but
why
they
I like-
manipulating you too.
They are because they don't. They give it to
Because
you.
they get votes from you, so you can keep doing it. So they can keep doing it to you.
Man,
That's
damn.
why I feel like. So who? That's why I feel like in regards to laziness,
God damn, this shit got real deep.
the person. Do you feel like the person is more at fault for being lazy, or the people who's creating the manipulating?
I think it's almost hand in hand both.
But then you hold on. Who can say that's lazy then?
She
What?
says a lazy person gets satisfaction not doing anything.
Say it again.
A lazy person gets satisfaction not doing
A
anything.
lazy person gets satisfaction not doing anything.
Just like an addict gets
That's true.
satisfaction
That
for
is
getting
true.
high.
You get it's like a
It's-
But a content person gets satisfied with just doing enough.
no. Oh, you said a content.
It
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
satisfied with just doing enough. So
damn, man.
And a lazy person is satisfied with just
doing nothing.
Okay, so would you say a content person is satisfied with just doing enough, and a lazy person is just satisfied with receiving enough?
Shit.
Damn.
Because they're not doing like they're satisfied with like.
I just
we're
feel like-
going
I
to
like
the
no. You know what? That might sum it up right there.
My whole difference that I had is with content people is somebody that actually was doing something.
Yeah.
But they just plateaued. A lazy person I felt
Something
like
who's
was
receiving.
just didn't do anything
Yeah.
but still had
But expect
satisfaction.
motherfuckers to give you shit.
So they're
Yeah.
satisfied with receiving
Now that hell yeah.
enough,
She
and
basically
someone
just
is
said-
satisfied with doing.
Brianna also said.
Boy,
Yeah, I need Brianna in this room.
And she might as well just come join the couch.
I need Brianna in this
A
room.
content person can feel like they've hit their peak at success or just doing enough to get by, but they cannot still be successful.
wait, what?
I get that. I get what she's
A
saying.
content person can feel like they've hit their peak at success or just doing enough to get by, but they can still
Not be successful. I get what she's
So
saying.
whom?
But if they doing that, then they just trying to be happy.
Like,
They're not
who-
trying to be
A
successful.
content person?
They're just trying to be content
But
with
it's like
life. They're not trying to be
individualized,
content.
because who are you to say what's successful or not for them?
But read that again.
She said a content person
You
can
read them.
feel like
You gotta
they've
come
hit
from
their
amongst
peak
what's
at
up. You say that.
success. A content person feel like they've hit their peak at success or just doing enough to get by, but they can still be successful. They can still be successful. A content person. That's what that goes hand in hand with what I was saying.
Nigga, you reading it. You didn't just say that.
I did just say that.
No, he didn't.
You interrupt me and said not. I didn't say not. She said they can still be successful.
A content person can be successful, but who says a lazy person can't be successful?
But a lazy
As far
person
as-
probably will never
Exactly.
be successful.
Lazy person can be
But
successful.
they probably never will though if they just already just
They could be
lazy.
successful
You don't
based off
you don't
other
know that.
people.
I
Exactly.
think what she
Or-
said and what I'm saying is that a content person was already striving for something, but they just stopped for some whatever reason and became
For
content.
happiness.
A lazy person probably never even got started.
No, so that goes back to what I'm saying.
I
As
get
far
it.
as a lazy person is content with receiving because who says a lazy person isn't successful?
She said it could be their individual happiness.
Exactly. That's
that's
exactly
what
what
it
I'm
said.
saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's kind of up to them. It's all what at the end of the day, it's all what they happy with.
True.
If you're a lazy motherfucker and you receive the bare minimum, but if you happy with that, you wouldn't think it's lazy.
Yeah.
You would think you being content.
To each his own.
But going back to what I asked though.
Yeah.
You answered a little bit, but do you think that the person who's being lazy is at fault, or do you think that
I had another question too.
the people manipulating them is more at fault? You said 50-50.
Yeah, I think it's both hand in hand. Because either one could either not do it and one could not receive it.
I feel like the people that are manipulating them are more at fault
I
It
got
depends on what they're giving out to, though.
a question.
because
So if it's basically just going off of your happiness, is it a real definition of lazy? If it's just going off of your own,
Whoa, the real question might be what does the person looking at them interpret as being lazy? They could be totally
That's
happy.
pretty much the same thing.
We might be calling them lazy.
Exactly. That's the same thing. What I'm saying is it actually a such thing as the word lazy?
Maybe not to them.
That's why I said it
You did.
in the beginning.
But we just dissected the fuck out of that
We
word.
keep going in a circle because it's so complex now.
It really
We
is.
just dissected
I feel
the
like they're.
We dissected this shit down like a frog.
That's gonna be this gonna make me question every fucking thing.
Question reality.
Close.
So it ain't. I don't think it's a.
Excuse me.
That was so disgusting.
Yeah.
If it's to each his own, nigga, we might have to get the word lazy out the dictionary.
Can't. Because
Got to.
motherfuckers is lazy.
But what the fuck is lazy?
Paid to be lazy.
What the fuck is lazy if it makes you happy?
Okay, the motherfuckers just content or being.
It making you happy.
Yeah. How can you call somebody lazy if they happy?
I used to
It
work
doesn't
content
matter.
for being lazy.
Them being happy has nothing to do with the fact that they're lazy. How can you call somebody an addict if you make them happy?
Damn.
Damn, bro.
Smackaroo.
That's why you the moderator.
Like it doesn't. Let me see. I'm about to see what they. Okay.
But you better look up the real word lazy.
Yeah. So lazy.
Let me see who
Is
closer.
what they say.
Let's see who was closer.
To what?
The real definition of lazy.
While lazy actually means being averse to work or avoided it, it can also be used to describe something slow-moving or unenergetic, like when you stroll down the garden path with a lazy gait, not in a hurry to get anywhere.
I need different definition.
Unwilling to work or use energy.
Unwilling to work or use energy.
Unwilling to work.
But for what reason, though? That's why I need to
Because you call
understand.
somebody lazy in the gym. That's why I said it could be physically, mentally,
But I
emotionally.
need a different example.
What?
That's only the
What do you
example.
mean?
See,
Because it's still not telling. It ain't telling me nothing.
it really ain't. It's like
That's exactly what I thought it was saying. But the example is not what I wanted to hear.
Let me see.
Because that's damn near content.
he might be content.
No.
He might be content with strolling.
You might be content. You might be content just strolling along, and somebody looking at you saying it's lazy, but
Like
you
shit, you might be content with
and
doing
you're
that.
probably happy as fuck.
Oh shit.
Shanika said, "I believe laziness is stemmed from depression."
Damn. And you know what? No, I really agree. I agree with that one more.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with that one the most.
Yeah.
Damn, that might be true.
I agree with that one the most. 'Cause yeah, you can be depressed and you just that's when it becomes I would call it that's when it becomes an illness.
That
Well,
goes.
I'm saying mental.
Yeah, she helped you out.
How?
She just did this.
Well, yeah, depression. Yeah. that's-
Exactly. You ain't say that. You ain't say that.
I said
No, you didn't.
illness.
You ain't say depression.
I said
You ain't say.
She didn't say it.
Yeah, she didn't say that. Nah, I agree with that.
I
'Cause
said
you can
a
be-
mental illness is an illness. I said in relation to like an addiction.
Nah.
She said depending on the situation.
Who said that?
Shanika.
Now stemming to the laziness is mental
Oh, my
illness.
bad. I missed some comments. My bad. She said procrastinating is still successful as opposed to lazy and successful because the two can coincide.
Read it again. I don't think you
I
read
know.
them right.
I don't read it right. It's just the big words you're not comprehending.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, read it again.
Procrastinating and still successful as opposed to lazy and successful because the two can coincide. Can't coincide.
Can't
It says
come. Okay.
lazy
I was about to
people-
say that don't make no sense, bro. But
Lazy
okay, I
people
get it.
can be
Coincide.
successful because their way of accomplishing things is unique and different from the traditional hard-working philosophy. Moreover, laziness can give some advantage because it usually means appreciation of rest, skills of inventing, and a more focused approach.
Yeah. What's that? What's that?
What?
That's content.
No, can a lazy person become successful?
Oh.
Oh yeah, nigga, you can hit the lottery. Fuck.
No, that's becoming rich.
She also said low energy
Type
equals
shit, man.
laziness. Laziness equals depression.
I think yeah, depression equals laziness. Yeah, you right. Yeah, she said it right. Yeah.
It could
Or,
go. It could
because-
go hand in hand.
Because what?
Do you think that's for everybody? Who's lazy? Everybody.
I think they have some kind of depression. It might not be severe depression. It might be mild depression.
But I don't know
think,
if that's in every case though.
That's what I'm saying.
It could
Do you
differ.
think it can be 100% of the cases? 100% of people
like
that's
do
lazy,
do depression have something to do with it even a little bit? Yeah, I do.
Well, that goes
Why
back to
you
the
think
point. Have like sometimes I feel like I ain't feel like doing shit. I don't know what was I content or was I lazy or was I depressed.
Why you didn't feel like doing shit?
I don't
Some
know,
motherfuckers
like
can-
yesterday I didn't feel like
You're
going to
just
the
tired.
gym.
Probably just tired.
But was I being lazy?
Was you? I mean, hold on. Hold on. You was being lazy. If you wasn't tired,
I wanted to go.
Was you tired? Was your body like, man,
I was
good.
tired. I was slim.
See, that's not lazy. Now,
was he depressed because he didn't want to go to the gym?
Damn, that don't make you lazy though.
It could though.
You depressed because you don't want to go to the gym. That don't make you lazy.
You could
No,
be lazy.
she's saying that in some
you just said.
She said in some cases that depression could.
Oh, of course, that's true. But
So some people can be lazy and not want to go to the gym. That's what
some
you're saying.
people, okay, so it's like this. How that work with the gym? It'd be like some people can see somebody being successful in the gym
Take these money.
and say to themselves they can't get like that, then get depressed, then don't go.
Yeah.
Hold on, what?
Say it one more time though.
Yeah.
I agree. With that.
For example, some people can see a bodybuilder and be like, I can never reach that, then get depressed, then don't go. Do that make them lazy?
Yeah, we agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes them lazy?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't say that.
Why not?
I'm gonna say it again, bro.
I heard what you said. But why
If you
wouldn't it
see
make them lazy?
if you see somebody that's successful in doing something you want to do, and that makes you depressed, and then you stop doing it, that makes you lazy. I don't think so. I just think
But
you
why
got
not
depressed.
strive to be better though?
I do think it become laziness at a certain because it ain't got nothing. Okay, stemming from the bodybuilder,
Yeah, I mean,
it could be a position like in a company or something. You see somebody in a position where you want to be,
And feel like you can't get
You
there.
just gave a perfect example of laziness then.
That's lazy.
That's lazy?
Because
That's
of depression.
procrastination. Then you say
No, you know what? That is lazy.
You just gave a perfect example of depression causing laziness. You just said it.
Yeah.
Right.
And they both agreed that they think that they both feed into each other, laziness and depression. And you just
Yeah.
explained
Yeah, they do.
it.
Yeah.
You just explained it
Yeah, they do.
clearly.
But does
But my question is, does that make you lazy?
what?
It
If
did.
if you don't do something because you're depressed.
I feel like if you depressed and if yes, I do. In the scenario that you described, I do feel like it make you lazy because
But
what?
he would be the person that would call it lazy if somebody is depressed though.
Right.
And is that the right thing to say?
Say it again.
You would be the one that would call somebody
that's not
lazy.
me.
Yeah, you, motherfucker. JT, you would say...
You better say Miller.
Miller.
This nigga, right?
JT would say that this motherfucker is lazy. You need to fucking get the fuck up. And they actually depressed. Now, is that the right thing
Ain't
to
nobody
say?
on that
Is
shit.
that the right... Is that the right
Crybaby
See,
ass.
look. When I say shit like that,
Uncle.
I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
politically correct at all. When I say
Man, suck that shit
suck
up.
that shit up, nigga,
Get your lazy ass.
that's my form of come on, man, you gotta get this together.
But
That's
that's
how,
what people need
Nah.
though. That's not the right
man,
thing.
fuck that. Yeah, sometimes you do need that. Like we don't need that baby shit all the time. Sometimes you do.
Some
Suck
people don't
that
need
shit
that
up.
treatment though. Some people are soft.
I'm gonna say okay.
Cuddly.
Let's switch it to her.
Marshmallowy.
If I came to her with that shit, I just don't feel like doing it today. I'm depressed. What you gonna tell me?
If you said that,
If a mate said that to any female and you're a female, I'm just depressed today. I don't
True.
feel like doing it. What would you say?
everybody has like
Man, get the-
emotions.
And that's why
Man, I hate niggas that try to be
No,
politically correct, bro.
No, but seriously,
You ain't gonna tell a
everybody
nigga to
has-
suck that shit up.
No, if it's repetitive, if he comes to me one day,
I ain't talking about that.
that's what you said.
I did say that. But I'm not-
she said it's based off one's interpretation.
Ooh.
You know.
I don't like the way you read. We gotta have Brianna as a guest because I don't like the way you reading it. Cause
We got whoever is against whoever.
I want to disagree.
She said
but
that's why it's based on one's interpretation. Like you.
Oh, okay.
like you
Oh, I
tried
do
to
say.
say.
Okay, you're right.
I was trying to short paraphrase it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, anyways.
Wow, but
back to this goddamn government.
That
though.
shit deep as fuck. I
Yeah,
need
go
to
ahead.
you geeking. But go ahead, let me hear what
No,
you're talking about.
seriously.
Whatever.
But no, you're kind of right though.
I know I'm right. And y'all motherfuckers don't listen. I'm just trying to say this shit. The damn Democrats, bro. And they incentivize being lazy or content, whatever you want to call it. They incentivize this shit.
So you think
It's the new slavery. WIC, unemployment, Planned Parenthood.
But what if there's some motherfuckers that actually need it?
I know they need it because
No.
Do
How,
you
so
think-
how's that incentivizing?
it's become culture.
That just make the lazy motherfucker manipulative. Like that's all. That's all
No,
that's doing.
no? It does
Manipulated.
cause
No, it does not.
Manipulated.
It's
No.
okay. No. Let me, because I agree with Wallace, because it can you can need it very well. You can need it.
No, not the people that's doing it. It's some people that's trying their hardest, and sometimes shit just don't happen, and they need it.
I don't think that's.
And there's some people that's like shit.
I don't think that's what who's he talking. That's not who he's talking about. The people that.
He said who you said who you talking about?
Huh?
Who was you talking? Who you talking about? What people you talking about?
Black people.
Exactly. So he said black people.
Yeah.
Nigga, we can dig into that. It's some black people that's trying their fucking hardest that just can't get it.
But it's not. You can't just say black people though.
He said that. I'm going. What he said?
In all reality, I feel like the percentage for people who's on government assistance
It's more white
higher
people.
than
It's more white people on welfare than black people.
So it's not just black.
It might be.
No, it is.
It is.
The thing I can't say that because there's way more white people than there is black people. So I don't
11% black people in America.
14%.
Whatever.
Percentage wise, you're correct.
But I don't know if it's more than them than us though. But our ratio is probably off. It's probably more black people that's on it than it should be compared to white people that's on it and not. If you go by ratio, it's not equaling out because they target us.
All I'm saying is, it's
like they about to do to the Mexicans.
There's some people that is far from lazy, work their ass off, but life just dealt them a bad hand, and they need assistance. And
that's not every case though. I'm not talking about
I feel like
people.
He's talking about individuals.
You said no. He said
people.
You said Democrats incentivize motherfucker that
they do.
Yeah.
How can you say that? And it's people that actually need it.
Make sure the father ain't there. Make sure you got as many kids as possible.
Have you noticed, like, it's been normalized for a lot of times for the fathers not being there. In order to receive government assistance, they ask for the father's information. If you're with the father, you're not receiving government assistance. A lot of people...
How is that pushing laziness, though?
Because when you receive 500 plus in food stamps, and you receive vouchers for daycare, and you receive a check every month, what you need to do, and you content with that, and you could just be at home and not doing nothing, not having to get up early in the morning and work a job. You are content or being lazy. I don't think he's saying people who are in need. You know, everybody start off at the bottom somewhere. I don't think he's talking about people who are in need and then work their way to make sure they're out of that situation. I feel like people who are content and brag and are excited about receiving the assistance from the government, that just don't want to go to work, don't want to do anything. That's equivalent. That's equivalent to, huh?
That's a whole lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody do the same thing to the Mexicans.
What?
I don't see how that's pushing laziness. I get what you're saying.
How can you not?
I get what you're saying.
If you have the ability if you have the ability, because it's people. It's people who are, like you said, that needs it.
Right.
Right. But you need it your whole entire life. There's nothing you can do.
Like, they don't make it as a stepping stone. They want you to be on it forever.
There's no job you can have. There's no, like, you need it your whole life. There's people who become in the bind. Obviously, yes. Everybody, start somewhere, start low somewhere. There's people who become in the bind that needs the assistance temporarily. But when it becomes a thing where it's a long-lasting thing and you are content with receiving those benefits and you don't want to do anything, so you just scrolling on Facebook all day, and you can go to a job.
So that's the government's fault that you got lazy. That's what I'm saying.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't think it's wholeheartedly the government's fault, though.
He just said.
That's what I'm saying. Who would you blame? The person who's lazy or the people who's manipulating?
No. The person that's lazy.
The person receiving?
Yes. You can't blame the motherfuckers that's giving you the help that you decided to do some lazy shit with that. That's on you. You didn't decide to use it as a stepping stone. No. You did. The government didn't say, take this and don't do nothing else. They didn't say that.
Basically did, though.
No, you can't say basically. No.
They don't have to say it.
You're blaming the government rather than the person.
No, I'm blaming the person rather than the government. The government never told you to take this and don't move.
I totally disagree.
The government makes it harder for you to move,
but they didn't say don't do nothing else.
Yeah.
They just say, here's something to help. And if you take that and be like, shit, this is the best I can do, then you were lazy.
I totally disagree.
Oh my fucking God, how? I don't see how.
This is their whole plan. That's why I totally disagree.
Okay.
This is their plan. To
No,
do this.
no conspiracy. You can't do
It
something.
ain't no conspiracy. It's the truth.
Let me hear his truth.
Now I don't feel like getting into it.
Yeah, because I already know.
All I'm gonna say is that the Democrats incentivize making sure that us black folks can stay on that fucking program so we can vote for them to keep votes coming in for the future.
I agree. They do.
They rely on us.
They limit
They about to do
shit.
the same thing to the Mexicans.
They limit shit, but they don't stop you
They
from doing anything.
incentivize you being at your lowest point so they can give you free shit.
I'll
to
say
keep collecting
this.
those votes.
They make it hard for motherfuckers, but they don't stop you from doing anything.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Exactly, nigga. Boom.
But what the fuck?
Checkmate. That's what I'm saying. You can do any fuck. They can't make you be lazy. You make you be lazy.
But they incentivize it though. They gave you a fucking option.
No, no, no,
They
no, no, no,
gave
no,
you
no.
an option to be lazy.
No, 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 no,
But
no,
you
no.
decided to be lazy, though. They
Let's
gave
go.
you an option. That's a whole word. An option. They didn't say be lazy. They gave you the
Check.
option.
Hold
and
on.
you
I
chose.
want to say how bad of a motherfucker I am. You see how I made her switch sides?
Wait.
You see how I made her not agree with you no more?
So, Shanika said it pushes people to not get a job or to be with the father of their kid. There are people who use the government assistance as a stepping stone, as a foundation for their lives. She blames the white people in the government.
Read that one more time, and I'm about to combat the fuck out of that.
Nah, whatever.
Read that one more time.
I think
Because she agreeing with you.
Yeah, it pushes people not to get. I mean, I agree with both of y'all, but it pushes people not to get a job.
Yeah.
Or be with the father of their kid. I agree. There are people who use it as a stepping stone, as a foundation for their lives. I blame the white people in the government.
It pushes who not to get a job?
The individual that's receiving the
Now we
Yeah,
talk
'cause
about-
if you got 5 kids and no husband there, no father figure there, they incentivize you getting money from them. That's the daddy now. They the daddy.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It ain't bullshit. It's
My
the truth.
mother was on welfare, nigga. She's not even close
Well,
to
everybody's
now.
not the same case.
That's
though.
not. No. Exactly. You're right. How the fuck is that the government's fault?
Because they incentivize it. They did it on purpose for a reason.
You know, a lot of times.
I'm talking about the story
and
behind
I'll
it. My bad.
No, I agree with both of you, but in regards to what she said, I agree as far as the father figure, whatever. A lot of time, with like I said, with government assistance,
Yeah.
you can't have the father in the household.
I get
You
that.
can't be there. Even when I have my
And
daughter.
Hold up. It stopped that right. It stopped right there.
What you mean?
It's not just about the father. You cannot have the mother there either, and they give you welfare. It's if you don't have help,
But who the
they
fuck
give
is
you help,
giving the
and if
kids
you
help?
use that help to be lazy, that's on
You
you.
said what? You can't have.
You can be a single father and get welfare,
Well, how
just like you
common
be.
is that?
No, that's not the point.
That is the point. Why
No,
you
it's
bring it up?
not.
Why
That's
you bring
not.
it up then?
The
Don't bring it
point
up.
is,
If
you
it
can
don't
be.
relate, don't bring it
The
up.
point is, they give you welfare to help you. If you use that help to be content with, you're lazy,
You keep
nigga.
calling it help. It's not fucking help. They keep you there in that box.
No,
They
you're
want you to
keeping
stay
you there in that box.
And they want your kids to be in that box.
Yeah, I feel like they do.
It's a cycle that's been happening for like 30 years.
I think we fucked up in the head, and we think they're keeping us there when we just don't try
and
hard
you
enough.
Right. You exactly right.
You get what I'm saying?
And
Like,
most people don't think like that though. They want to
I ain't
stay in
worried
that
about
box.
most people.
And those are people that I'm calling lazy.
I agree with you a little bit.
Like what? I
That's
feel like
my
y'all
whole
both
point.
said- Like
No,
y'all both
I-
have a point.
He's not like. I don't think neither
And
one.
that,
No,
that shit keep evolving. Then your kids do the same shit.
Neither one of
you
us-
grow up in that environment where you underprivileged. and
neither
you
one of us
rely on
is
the
wrong.
government.
I don't think
No.
neither one of us is wrong.
You're
What I'm
not.
saying is, I hate when people blame the government for motherfuckers being lazy.
No,
You can't do that, bro.
I don't
That's the
think
Democrats'
he's
new form of slavery.
I don't give a fuck about like they can't
But that's
make
the
you
truth.
do anything.
They-
They're not
no.
beating your ass and say don't move,
They not-
don't,
no,
don't
they
go no
cannot-
higher.
They can't make you do it. They just
can't make you do
incentivize
it.
it. Though.
But in all reality, though, when they give you an incentive, that's just like a kid. When you as
I
a
get
parent give the kid
Hella
something,
snacks.
they
Hella-
gonna continue
yeah,
to do
take hella
what
snacks.
you
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
if
I
if
get
they
it.
do something good and then they
Yeah.
receive a snack, they gonna continue to
They
do
just
that
dangle
action.
that carrot. They keep dangling that
Yeah.
carrot. They make you follow that motherfucker. Then your kids following that motherfucker. And y'all still live in the same hood, same projects. You grew up in the projects and your kids grew up in the same hood. Dangling that carrot for you. You still vote for them motherfuckers every 4 years.
Yeah.
Hold up, what?
I think I'm gonna have to bust everybody ass, bro.
And they gonna do the same thing to
Okay,
the
hold up,
Mexicans.
hold up.
No.
If they dangling the bare minimum
Yeah.
in your face,
Yeah.
you are your own person.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, okay. They dangling the
Whatever
bare,
you about to say is right. I know you're right.
dangling the bare minimum in your face, and you vote for them so they can continue to dangle the bare minimum.
That's the
in your
same
face.
thing Biden doing right now.
You voted for that. That's you doing this.
You know who I vote
They not
for.
bring.
You know who I vote
No, that's
for.
what I'm saying.
Individual vote is
I'm talking
not
about the person that's in it. The person that's voting for them enjoys getting enabled.
Exactly.
They like to be lazy. That's their
They
fault.
manipulated to
That's
be
not
lazy
the
too,
government's
bro.
fault.
That's manipulation too, though.
They both manipulating each other. That don't make no sense.
No.
Who would you feel like? Okay, so for
So, ask that question.
what?
What was you about to ask?
Yeah.
Who would I feel like what?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nigga,
You better say
you about to say a
I
question.
forget. But what I'm saying was in
Squirrel
regards to
mind span.
'cause you had said something. It really you because you already. You had said something as far as on the lines of
Squirrel attention span.
for real.
He's stupid.
You said that people. Okay, the bare minimum. You said the bare minimum.
Right.
This is a good
Now,
thing.
what would you feel? Because they can feel like it's not the bare minimum. They can look. Listen, you said bare minimum.
They know damn well.
Listen to what I'm saying.
All right, go ahead. My
Go
bad.
ahead, go ahead.
You said the bare minimum, but they rent is free.
Yep.
While they watching working people struggle to pay rent,
Free food.
they food
Okay.
is free. While they watching people ask for stamps,
Utilities.
they don't have to pay. And so, who are you to say it's bare? They can feel like they on the high road.
Cloud 9.
Who are you to say it's the bare?
And they can
minimum?
buy some weed. Percocets.
All right.
Everything is paid for.
Who am I?
So who?
You just happen to live in the hood, but those are people too.
You ain't got to pay no rent,
Okay.
no utilities, no
My
food,
people.
daycare vouchers,
It's about to get good.
My rent $30 a month.
$12.50.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Versus people who's paying like the honest way would be to work. But who are you to say it's the bare minimum where they feel like they still receiving
Let me
checks?
say something.
Interpretation.
No, let me say something. I can respect a motherfucker that's content with that lifestyle. To me, that's not a lazy motherfucker. You're content.
Wait, what?
I can respect.
He's
Listen
right.
to what I'm saying.
Right.
I can respect a motherfucker that's happy with that.
Content.
If you're complaining about wanting more
That's lazy.
and saying the Democrats are stopping me from elevating, I'm gonna keep taking it. I'm gonna keep voting. I'm gonna stay at this level.
That's still content.
That's
Are you-
lazy. That's not
so are
true.
you
That's
saying-
not content.
so
Because you're complaining about wanting more, but you're not doing nothing.
So are you saying the
I know
only-
damn well, Wallace.
No,
Quit
wait,
playing
wait,
with me,
wait,
nigga.
wait. So are you saying that the only reason that you can be lazy is if you are complaining about wanting more, but you're not doing
Yes.
I don't understand that. That's what I'm about to say, bro. That don't make sense.
Because-
Yes, why don't it?
Because you could be content and
You can still be content and still
and get
complain.
the government consistent.
But that's like y'all
say
say-
that's lazy for not wanting more.
That's like y'all saying, how can y'all determine somebody's happiness?
so you say
like a
You
whole-
determine somebody's happiness by saying the whole statement you just said.
How the fuck did I do that?
You saying they're content doing it.
If they happy
You said you
doing that,
respect it.
I can respect that. But if you complain about wanting more, but you stand here
So you
and you're
wouldn't say-
choosing to stay there, you lazy.
So you wouldn't say a motherfucker that chooses to stay there is not lazy to you. If they content with staying there.
No, if they happy. It's homeless motherfuckers that's happy as fuck. They don't want shit. It's homeless people
That's
that's
interpretation.
happy as
That's
fuck.
interpretation.
I don't want nothing else.
That
That's
is
like
true.
saying, here, take this Reese cup. I don't want the Reese cup. In order to say, here, eat this because it's all you got. That don't make no sense.
But you wouldn't say that's lazy.
Well, that could be mental illness, though. I might get into that.
You saying homelessness could be mental illness?
Some of it.
no,
I think
homelessness.
is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Why wouldn't it?
I think
can't
a lot
say
of
that.
it.
Oh yeah, yes it is.
Some of it is PTSD.
Yes,
some
it
of it
is.
is just crazy people.
Yes it is. A lot of who's and especially who's content
Let's deep dive in it.
with being homeless. Because who's
Let's-
really
let's
content?
Let's deep dive in
Mental
it.
illness.
Let's deep dive
No,
in it.
people are
Hold
content
up.
with being homeless.
Because I like, you see where I'm
this.
going? Let's deep dive it. It's some motherfuckers that's happy living on a farm.
But they make
That's
money.
not-
Hold up. No, hold up.
They make money on farms.
Right.
It's some
lot
motherfuckers
of
that
money.
it's some motherfuckers that happy living on farms, and some motherfuckers be like, I want that's the bottom.
But that's their own
Who are you
happiness,
to
though.
determine what's the bottom?
That's a good point. But they make money on farms, though.
Yeah.
That's not
No,
a good.
no, I
that's
think
not a
that's
good.
Just because you homeless, you might not want. What if some motherfucker? What if I'm reaching? What if you just don't want a house?
I feel like
A
mental
minimalist?
illness.
You talking about a minimalist? Ultimate minimalist is a homeless person.
And I
But
feel
what
like
if you
homeless
just
person
don't want
has I feel like a person that's homeless who's content with being homeless, it has something to do with mental illness.
I think so too.
A person living on a farm has not. That's
And
not
they make a
mental
lot of
illness.
money on farms.
People
So
There's some
like
homeless
legit
motherfuckers
have
out here with.
acres.
Yeah,
It's a
all
farm.
that food they sell.
There's some homeless motherfuckers out here that's in the right state of mind.
What? That's content with being homeless.
And they
Dirty as
just
fuck.
don't want a house.
Sick and dirty and begging for money.
Oh, I didn't go there. You see what I'm doing? Don't.
So who
It's
would
some
you-
motherfuckers that just don't want a house.
So they
I kn-
content with just living on the street.
I know
Like,
this is
house to
this is
house.
homeless man, but I don't know who the fuck he is. But he literally he said some shit that blew my fucking mind. Where he said, and I don't know this mental illness because you got to think about it. He said some shit like, me living like this, I'm free. I'm the real definition of free.
Yeah.
When he said that, he's fucking right. He's not obligated to anything, and he's happy. He said, "I'm happy. I am free. I am the definition that he's free."
So that's his own. This his own mind.
Exactly. How can we say that man is lazy and he's happy like that?
I didn't say he was lazy. I
No,
said
no, no,
he was
no,
full
no,
of
no,
mental
no, you
illness.
You just talking about mental illness?
I feel like what?
Okay, okay. Let me
steered him
change
in
what I
that
just
direction.
said. How can you say that's mental illness if that's how he's happy being?
Okay, so how can you say people
I
are?
can't argue that.
Yeah, I can argue that, but I don't know. I feel like it kind of stems from it. Something had to
I
happen.
can't say it's different mental
But then that
illness
goes back to
because
our
he
interpretation
might
of
think we mentally ill for being stuck.
Yeah, some people say that crazy people are the most woke people.
Because
on
you
the
say, okay, so with that though, because you said we're being stuck and like paying bills or whatever.
Paying bills and constantly doing the same cycle. He might think we have the mental illness.
And some people do say that.
And he said that.
And then the people who's getting the government assistance might feel like we have mental illness too.
Some people say that
Them
too.
niggas
Like,
working
why
too
can't
hard.
you- yeah.
See, why don't you
Why
just sit
you
down?
can't
You see what I'm
Y'all
doing?
stressed as fuck
Work
for that.
hard. Yeah, like
So let's go back to what you. How
That's
can
the
you
same
say that's a
thing as
mental
far
illness?
It's something like she
I
said
didn't
before.
say
It's all
homelessness.
up to interpretation. Though.
I didn't say homelessness was a mental illness.
Yes,
I
you
said,
did.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh,
I did.
I did not say
Huh?
homelessness was a mental
What'd she say?
illness.
I did.
He's,
Oh, you
I
said
did
that?
not say that. I said
Most of
majority of the people who are homeless has some form of mental illness. I did not say homelessness in itself was a mental illness.
That's probably true. I think most of them do.
I think majority who are homeless.
But
There's
that
a lot of
goes, that
people-
goes back
there
to
are-
who's really living life, though.
exactly. That's my
That's what
point.
the real question is, as far as that.
Who's happy? Who's
But that's
happy?
interpretation, too.
Yeah.
But I still think most of them is crazy as fuck. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what I say. I'm not about to be dirty as fuck.
That's not true.
Dirty,
Wait, like I said, I don't prefer that shit either.
Dirty as hell.
But
Hell,
when he
it's clean and
said,
miserable.
I'm free,
Dirty as hell.
how motherfuckers always saying I want to be free. When he said, nigga, I'm free.
But I feel like you reached a real low and got real fucking cuckoo until you reached that point.
Oh, nigga, fuck, I don't say you. I wouldn't say you cuckoo, bro.
Nah,
I
bro.
would like something.
I would
more.
say,
I
no,
feel like
I can't
something
say
real
that, bro.
devastating
You
You
happened.
can't do
But
that, bro.
I didn't-
I wouldn't
I
say
don't
that.
I don't think
Listen,
so.
But I
him
think
explaining-
Something extremely
him
devastating had to
articulating that
happen
he know
before
what
we
the
got to
fuck
that
he was
point.
talking about.
No.
He didn't say
But
nothing.
what
Something
made him get to that
catastrophic had
point?
to happen.
Because he wasn't. I'm guaranteed he wasn't like that his whole entire life.
I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Exactly, that's what we're saying. So something had to make him get to that point.
Some catastrophic had to
Something
happen.
happened.
Somebody
to make him-
died,
People don't
lost
just
something.
wake up and be like,
He's in the army.
not
Something
living in the
had to happen.
house no more. I was like,
You know what? Y'all motherfuckers crazy. I'm free as a
Like,
bird.
something
Fuck this
had to-
shit. Take the wheel.
like
I'm
something
free as a
had to
bird.
happen.
Take all this shit.
Some have had that
Fuck
happen. bro.
this.
Like,
That's why
motherfucker
That's a
goes-
free motherfucker,
Something's
hey.
not there. Something's not there.
like,
Especially if you
motherfucker
got
Man, I
goes
can't
to
say
their house
that,
and be
man.
Like, well, not paying rent this month.
Like, fuck that
It
rent.
is what it is.
It is.
Like,
Let this bitch burn.
something
Yeah,
had-
You know what I heard today?
I can't say that's a mental illness,
You know what I
bro.
heard today though?
It's radical, but I can't
I
say it's
didn't
a.
say a mental illness though.
It's irrational as fuck. But I can't say it's a
Something
mental
to your
illness.
point though, I heard it today though. They say like some kids that grew up in like Iraq or some shit. They grew up. They be like 13 years old. And they making IEDs and bombs and shit. And they don't know nothing else besides doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know nothing like no other type of freedom besides just doing what they know to do. So to them, that's just regular life.
Type shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could be up to interpretation.
And that's how that homeless man can look at us.
yeah.
But
Y'all, all y'all doing is working all y'all life. Y'all just working. Y'all just working. To him, that looks strange.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
nigga, that's
and-
not. And to us, his lifestyle looks strange.
and that could be equivalent to people on government assistance. To them,
Oh, yeah.
we can look strange,
Same
and then
shit,
to us,
yeah.
we can see like, oh yeah, because
That's-
basically,
that's why I said-
because
I can-
they're
go ahead.
receiving. Because basically, who's the dummy in the situation?
Yeah.
Because they're receiving everything that we're doing, but we're the ones that's working 9 to 5s, getting the same thing that they're getting. So who's really the dummy?
The motherfucker that complain about it.
Yeah.
But not
that's true.
everybody.
Swear to God, the motherfucker that complain. Because if you getting the bare minimum and you complain about it,
Yeah, then you got a problem.
you're not
gotta
happy.
Fix it. That's true.
Because some motherfuckers can look at it
If
like,
you ain't bitching about it, then
If you ain't
shit
bitching
won't
about
matter
it-
to you. I think it's
But
lazy,
I'm
but
saying-
shit.
Huh?
I'm only one person.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
don't know.
even with people being content with it and not complaining about it.
people being content about and not complaining.
The
Like,
real
what do you
question
mean?
is that really lazy or
Is it lazy
content?
for them or is they
Said-
content?
What, the ones that's not
Like
complaining about it?
government-
If they
Just
not
chilling.
complaining
They
about
just
like I just said, if they not complaining about it, I don't consider it lazy.
But you know, motherfuckers still do consider it as lazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's content with what they have. And
No,
you're
no,
like,
no,
that
no.
lazy motherfucker
I
ain't
mean,
doing shit.
like she just said, it's your own,
Just
it's your own
chilling.
interpretation. Because it's like, it is. It's like, you can call me lazy all you want, but bitch, I'm happy.
That's what I
The
said
fuck?
in the beginning. Like, who is...
Determines what's lazy or not. Yeah, you did say that. We just,
Yeah.
I just said, we dissected it.
You're right. We just went deep dive.
We just went deep dive into that shit. I like that shit.
Well,
So content is all if you're happy or not. If you're not content, but you want more, but you're complaining about where you're at, and you're not doing anything about it, you're lazy.
so that's the difference between the two. Happiness.
Yeah, that's what I would say. That's me. That's just me. Don't. That's just me.
No, I think you really what it is. You're just understanding that you can do more, and you don't. If you bitching about it, you understand that you can't.
Oh
do
yeah,
more.
exactly. If you bitching about it, you know.
But if you're not saying anything, you just there.
and you content and be like,
But
shit.
what about the people that who bitch about it and feel like they can do more, but they stuck? Like there's...
And they don't know how. And they don't know how to get out of that.
That's almost a different story, though.
Like if you
But
say they don't know
it's
how to
still
get out of their
people-
predicament,
Well, that's
Like,
just
or they don't have, like...
the
Yeah,
tools to get out of it.
yeah.
That's not lazy at all. What the fuck? That's not close to lazy.
that's like
But
you
you
don't
said
have the
people complaining,
resources.
though. You said... So where if they complaining?
No,
You
if they-
said the
if-
difference between the two was complaining.
And not doing anything to get it. If you complaining and trying your hardest all the time and complaining don't get that nasty ass shit, that might stink. I bet. I bet you that might stink. If you complaining and not doing nothing to better it,
Yeah.
to me you lazy. If you complaining but working your ass off, and it's motherfuckers that do that.
Yeah.
They complain and work their ass off. No, nigga, you're not lazy. You just got dealt a bad hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's when you complain and don't. That's like saying, I want to lose weight. Only do 3 sit-ups a day.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well you can do 15 at least.
At least.
I want to lose weight.
At
do 3.
least.
Why ain't this shit coming off of me? Bitch, you only did 3 sit-ups.
Yeah.
That's a lazy
A
motherfucker.
couple years.
Now, a motherfucker that do 500 sit-ups and that shit just is not working. It's like,
You might got a thyroid problem.
yeah. Hey, complain. Why the fuck is this shit coming out? I mean, nigga. You know?
You got some deep dive.
Deep, there's some deep tissue bones in there going on.
Thyroid action going.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean,
Nah, that's
man.
true. Like I said, so yours is happiness.
I think mine's the most solid. You know, being arrogant. I think mine's the most solid.
Well, fuck you.
Y'all niggas
I
dumb as
think
fuck.
that
You niggas stupid as fuck.
nah, stupid. Fuck you, nigga.
You
I
retarded. I
think
don't fuck around with
that,
you
like
niggas,
I said in the
Fuck you.
beginning, between lazy and content, I feel like what did I say?
Yeah, see that?
What did
Yeah.
I say?
It's a lot.
Fair attention span.
Really, seriously, my man.
This motherfucker.
They should use ferrets as hunting devices.
Or as a nurse. He use ferrets as a nurse. That's what they do.
Fuck you.
Motherfucker, whip, whip, whip,
I lost it.
whip, 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 whip. That motherfucker be everywhere.
I forgot.
Whip, 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 whip. All right,
What do you
bro.
think
Hey, I
yours
fucked
is?
up, bro. Hey,
Mine?
Trying to think
Man,
about
I
it.
don't, you talking about my differences?
yeah, y'all didn't give me y'all solid. I gave y'all my solid definition.
No,
You
I
said just happiness.
You know me, bro. I can't get to a conclusive.
Shit, if you want to sum it up like
I
that,
can't get to a true definition, bro, because there's too many variables involved to me. Usually when I have a debate, there's too many variables
Oh,
involved.
I said that's what mine was. Mine was laziness is settling, like
Your thesis.
receiving, and content was doing.
Yeah.
So with laziness and content, I feel like laziness has something to do with the receiving factor, what you receive. You rather receive than to do anything.
Everybody rather receive. Everybody rather.
Or based on what you
But
receive.
that still makes you lazy.
Content
What the
is
fuck?
content is something.
Yeah.
Is when you do something and you're content and you stop.
Nigga, if I can sit on my ass
Laziness
and make
is when
$500
you
a day,
receive something.
How the fuck that make you lazy?
because I'm not gonna do anything.
It can make you lazy.
You're not gonna do nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna work out
500
shit.
a day.
Oh, I'm talking about striving for more money.
you're not gonna do nothing.
Striving for more
People
money.
don't.
That's not a. Hey,
$500 a day. I ain't got do shit. I'm 30 years old. Part of my life is gone. $500 a day.
you're not doing nothing.
I'm gonna just work out probably and chill with my daughter, and then we chilling. I'm going to Dubai.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna live in Dubai.
But you talk.
So you're not gonna try to like.
Make more money.
I ain't even saying that. Just like better you.
It's all good.
I mean, I'm gonna work. I think I said I'm gonna work out.
You did say
probably,
that.
And chill with my daughter, and that's it. Nigga,
What
I'm
else would
chilling.
be required
I'm on
of
the
you?
jet skis in Dubai.
Yeah, why the fuck would you
You
work?
get 3,500 a week.
$500 a week. I mean, a day.
Yeah, 3,500. That's 3,500.
That's gonna make you lazy a little bit.
Yeah.
Just be real. Let's be real here.
If you win
Let's clear the air
$10
and be
million,
real.
Let's be real.
if you win a $10 million lottery, oh nigga, you lazy.
I ain't doing shit, nigga. A quarter of my life is already
I'm
done.
sorry.
If I do 10 minutes,
Kicking the
see,
feet.
okay, all right. So, okay, let me say this. Let me say this because let me say because I noticed this about me, and I swear to God, like I noticed this about me, and I don't think I like that shit either.
What?
I noticed. I don't think that's possible for me.
That's
Like,
good.
I gotta do something
Yeah.
because
You gonna feel like you need a purpose.
you know, and it's, I'm gonna use another. This old motherfucker said this. This motherfucker at my job, he say he like 80 something, and he just retired last year. He 81, and he said.
Damn.
He said, I was scared to retire because if I retire, then I'll die.
Yeah. I've heard that before as well.
Because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, some people, old people do that.
If I'm sitting there, I would run my
That's how my
motherfucking
mom
self
is.
ragged.
My mom is like,
It's like you thinking about too fucking
but
much.
that's how I am too.
You're not doing nothing.
I
Like,
work
even
at,
when you,
yeah.
even when I'm on break from school, I go drive. I be crazy. I'm like, I'm so bored.
Bro,
Like,
I work
So
at,
to answer your question, if I made $500 a day, I swear to God I will push to make 1,000.
oh yeah, that's good. I'm talking shit though. And initially,
You wouldn't do nothing.
I'm chilling, bro, because that's my vacation.
I mean, no, I wouldn't feel. See, the thing is,
That's why I worked a lot
I wouldn't
already,
feel
I'm
like
chilling.
I wouldn't
But
feel
then
like
I
I
would
gotta
get
go
that-
hard,
yeah,
but I wouldn't become
I think
lazy.
after a while, I'm gonna think like, okay,
No,
yeah,
I feel like
I would maintain.
I feel like what Wallace is saying, like it's like he said initially.
yeah.
Like
Initially,
a
I'm not
week.
doing anything for like a year.
Oh damn.
A year, damn.
A year, I'm taking vacations. I'm chilling. After that, once I
Living
regroup,
life.
once I regroup after that year, then okay, let me invest some shit.
No,
So
I would
buy some
definitely.
shit.
I don't think that
This
would
nigga
be
said a
lazy.
year.
Yeah,
Years
maybe
process.
2.
That's long, bro. You don't understand how long it
My daughter will
is.
be 7
But you
years.
have-
She's 7 years.
But
Then we
who
can go
is
some
like?
more.
I feel like you have the right to enjoy life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
If
my
you
only
get
time here.
3,500 a week.
I down one day.
It's 12 something a month. 12,000.
You taking trips? I'm going on trips, bro, the whole year.
So 3,500. No, that's 14,000 a month.
And then it won't grind.
What's
then
wrong
I'm
with
gonna chill
him
again.
taking a year or two off? And he's not saying lifetime. He's 30 years old. What's wrong with him enjoying life in the moment with his child? And just because I feel like a lot of times too.
I mean, yeah, if you're enjoying life, you doing something.
But this is what you just said. Good old year. I feel like a lot of times slavery can be input as the working man,
Yep.
as well
A
as
strong word. You get taken. I won't call it
That's
slavery.
slavery.
I don't
I feel
call it
like
slavery.
it.
I call it you can get taken advantage of really easily.
because you said slavery is like the government.
The Democrats,
Yeah.
The new form of
But I feel
slavery
like
that they
working-
implemented was, WIC, unemployment.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay,
But I
I would.
feel like the
I wouldn't
working
say.
man is
I wouldn't say
slavery.
working. Then I wouldn't say work. I would have to be.
But I mean, but you can
I would
earn
have
a
to
lot
be.
if
I would
you
have to
employ
be
yourself.
active.
Yeah. But I'm
You know
saying
that.
I'm saying like the getting up and go to
Oh yeah, the routine. Nah, hell no. That shit wouldn't apply to me
That's
at
like
all. Nah,
massa.
that'd be dead. That's no. I ain't say that. I ain't saying I do that. No, that's dead. That
Okay,
working
let's
shit.
get, let's,
You
get
can
into a
work
new,
for
let's get
yourself.
into a new topic.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. Like I gotta do something.
Let's get into a new
going
topic.
To get going to a
Let's
job,
talk
fuck out
about,
of here.
let's
That's
talk about,
dead.
let's talk about education.
Mm-hmm.
As further yourself education wise to make more money.
Type shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like some people,
I ain't saying
some people
keep
know they
working.
can go to school and make more money to better their lives,
right.
but they choose not to.
Cause they content.
Content with what they're doing and on the 9 to 5, or what we talk about now.
Uh huh.
Now, is that
Are they complaining?
Are you complaining about, man, I'm tired of this 9 to 5. It's
If
breaking
you
my
complain
back.
like that, then you should lazy motherfucker.
Now you know you can go to school. You at least your
You can't be
associates.
content with that and complaining about it.
Yeah.
You lazy. That's not content. If you complaining about, I want more, but I ain't gonna. That look too hard. I ain't
don't
doing
wanna
that.
do that.
But what
That's
I'm saying
lazy.
is, where if they like, where if they're in a hole, or where if they can't? Like you have to.
No,
you
they
have to
can't, and then choosing not to is
The
different.
point
If they
that
can't, but they're complaining the fact they can't because they want to.
yeah.
That's not lazy.
Say it again.
Because,
But
okay, it's
no.
people who
I can't say that though because I've seen like single parents with multiple kids go through college.
But everybody
And do it.
But do they have help?
With no help, that's what I'm saying.
No family.
Well, yeah, they had to have
That's
help.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
I'm
that,
not talking
no,
about
that's
just financial
possible.
help.
It's just gonna be.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
talking about,
possible.
I'm talking about just babysitters and shit.
Yeah,
That's possible.
Exactly.
But something is gonna be sacrificed.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
sacrifice.
Certain people don't want to take
But
that
you gotta
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
But it's not
That's what it
just-
is.
You gotta
But
sacrifice.
it's not.
something.
They gotta
just-
sacrifice something.
I don't
Some
think
people not
it's
willing
just-
to sacrifice anything,
I don't think.
but just want it.
I don't think it's always individual sacrifice. I feel like because of course you're gonna, if you want something, you are gonna sacrifice, but you have to also understand the different loopholes around it. Like I said, with people who sacrifice, they have family who helps. They have situations
Some
where
kind of support.
some type of support. There's
Say when people sacrifice, people got some kind of support. That's cool, but no, they sacrifice. They still sacrifice something.
I feel like individuals who does not have the support, everybody doesn't have the support that everyone else has, and I feel like with them wanting something, of course they want. I don't think that makes them lazy because they want it. Or if they don't have family to lean on to watch their child.
No, that's not what I said. I said if you complaining about it, and you, like I just said, if you somewhere and you say I want to do better, but that looks too hard, I'm not doing it. That's lazy. You decide I'm not going to do that. I'm not saying you can't obtain it because obstacles in your life is stopping you, but you trying.
said
That's not lazy.
complaining. That's not
No,
what
if
you
you
said first.
complaining, but you can do it, you just saying that's too hard. I don't want to do that.
So you're basically saying complaining with the means to do it.
With the will to do it.
So it's not just complaining.
No, it's not just complaining. Everybody complains. I think everybody complains.
I think complaining with the means to do it is better than with the will, because everybody has a will and a want to do something, but if they don't have the means,
No. You can
to
have a
do
will. A
No.
will and a want is different.
I feel like the
Everybody got the want. Not too many motherfuckers got the will.
but if you don't have the
That's
means,
true. That's very true.
if you don't have the means and for outside people to help, if they complain like, oh, I
No,
want
that's
to do
different. That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm confused.
that's you can want something and not have the support behind you, and the
but they're-
obstacles
and they're
are hard.
complaining.
And you're complaining, but you're trying, and it's just not. It's just falling apart. That's not lazy. I'm saying you can have the want, but choose not to use the will to obtain the want.
Oh yeah, I get what
That's a lazy person. I done said that like 5 times
okay, and I said I didn't get it.
all day.
Well, you right there.
I've been right.
Nah. Yeah.
You're lying.
You been JT.
No.
JT. Yep.
Well, yours is happiness.
Man's a solid. Oh damn.
You didn't even elaborate on what yours is.
Damn.
I told y'all there's too many variables involved to me to have.
Do you
a
think they're close
definite
together?
answer.
See, that's a lazy answer. I don't like that.
I
That's
know,
a lazy
but
ass answer.
that's my true
You
answer.
content with that answer. That's lazy as fuck though. Because you
Sometimes-
can give me a better anser, but
Well,
you're choosing not to.
Like she said before, it depends on your interpretation.
So do you think it's a thin line between it?
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, it
basically
is.
what
That's
it is.
extremely thin. That's my point.
No, because at first I ain't gonna lie, I was lost when we first started, but now it's a very that motherfucker is needle thin.
razor thin.
No, yeah, really.
I
It's
said
a thin
needle.
line.
Damn.
I mean, a needle
But
is thin.
but some things are blatantly lazy, and some things are blatantly just being content.
Yeah, that's the radicals.
It's radical. Like the radical left. Try
Oh
to
my
implement
fucking god! I swear to God, my life, I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that,
that
bro.
fucking laziness and incentivizing it.
Man.
The new slavery.
This Hennessy make me
The
hot as
Mexicans
fuck.
gonna be next.
And then jogging.
But yeah, I think honestly, I think we wrap that shit up, bro. I think we dissected the fuck out of it,
Yeah.
and I learned something.
Cold
And that's
cut
the goal.
dry.
That's the goal of every podcast, to learn some new shit.
Yeah, this was an interesting podcast.
That's an interesting topic. I like that.
I like all the input too. They give some good fucking stuff.
Yeah, Brianna. Yeah, we need. I need,
Shanika and Brianna. Yeah,
I need to
appreciate that.
pick your brain because I know I can make that motherfucker be like, yo, he's fucking right.
Yeah. She said some shit that made me think.
Yeah, she did, man. She said some shroomy shit.
Shroomy shit.
Some shroomy shit, man. That made me be like, damn.
Stupid.
Let me hit this joint right here and think about that again.
Yeah. All right. Well.
All right, that's it. That wrap it up, man. October. That bitch ass nigga do not got Rona. And yeah, that's about it about the podcast. It's a great way to stay shape. Oh shit! But yeah, we see how niggas in 2 weeks, man. We got this bitch.
Yep. Trump 2020.
Bitch, stop the live. Stop the live. This nigga said Trump 2020. I am finished, nigga. Yeah.